to my channel. This is my first video that I have done, so you'll have to excuse if I make any mistakes. I am learning. It's completely new to me and I'm really stepping out of my comfort zone, so please please be gentle. I'm gonna show you today a tutorial of a background that I did in the Kerby Rosanes Mythomorphia book. I coloured the Atlantis page. It did take me quite a while to finish this one, but I'm going to show you the background and how I got this effect of all the light rays. I'll hold it up closer for you so you can see. It gives quite a nice effect to the picture, and to be honest, I think it's my favourite part of it. I will be showing you in my sketchbook of how I did this, so I will zoom you in. I've drawn out a little template already. We're going to be colouring this section. This is just to simulate some sort of scenery, so rocks in the ocean. I'm going to be using the Arteza Expert colouring pencils. This is the list of the colours that I will be using, and that is also the order. So yeah, I'm just going to get stuck in with it and just show you guys how I did it. I'm going to first start off with the turquoise, and I just want to sort of lay out where I'm going to have my lighting and where the light rays are going to come down. So I just want to lightly just add some little water ripples to simulate the top of the ocean and the waves. There's no right or wrong way of doing this either, it's just however you feel it should look. I don't know if you can see that, so I'll pull you down a little bit more. So this area here will be where I will have the majority of my lightest colours. So I'm next going to go in with the ocean blue. I'm just going to start highlighting these lighter areas that I've just put in. You have to excuse if my arm gets in the way as well. I'm not used to drawing with the page straight. I'm also going to bring this darker colour down a little bit as well. It's just literally just doing little scribbles at the moment. I'm next going to go in with the peacock blue. No, sorry, Asian blue, I think it's called. I'm just going to do the same again and just start adding some of these darker tones into this to define the lighter tones. I'm then going to go in with the peacock blue. I'm just going to start filling some of these areas that are white with the lighter colour. And I'm going to go back in with the Mykonos blue. Start getting those much darker shades in now so that we can pull it down so it gets darker as it gets to the bottom. I'm then going to go in with the blueberry blue. Now I'm going to go in with the indigo. I'm going to fill in all of these edges with this colour. Just bear in mind I am doing this quite quickly for time purposes. If you take your time with it, it will turn out much better. Also going to do this bottom section. This will be mostly indigo. Just giving it a quick colour just to fill in that space. And then I'm going to come back up into this top section here. I'm just going to start blending this out into the other colours. Just going to add a little bit of the blueberry. back to the Mykonos blue. And just fill in a couple of these gaps. I like to leave a bit of white in between as well, just to add some natural highlights to the water. Bring back the peacock blue. And I'm just going to go back in with the turquoise and just start to define these topper waves. And basically we're just going to build up these colours. I'm going to go back in with the ocean blue. Now we're going to get a, oh, I've got the wrong pencil out, bear with me just 1 second. I'm going to get the Faber-Castell Perfection pencil. I'm just going to start to mark where I would like my light rays to be. Now I'm going to go in with just a rubber. I'll just clean it off a little bit first. And then I'm just going to start going over these highlights to just pull out the pigment of the pencil a little bit more. And once I've done that, I'm going to go in with a white pencil, and I'm just going to colour in these light rays. Just so that they stand out a little bit more. So that would be the basic layout. I'm now going to go in with a black pencil, and I'm just going to start adding the shadows. I'm just going to sharpen this one quickly. It looks quite rough and sketchy at the moment, but I am going to go back in with a blender afterwards. Now that I've got all of the basic layers put down, I'm going to now go in with a Derwent colourless blender and just smooth out all of these colours and just make it nice and soft. I'm going to start with the darkest colours first. So that bit's done. It is good to also clean the tip of your blender off every time you go from a dark to a light colour as well, just so that you don't end up with blacks in with your lighter colours. I'm going to now show you some of the lighter blending. So I'm going to start off at the top and just start pushing the colours out. Try not to go over where your light rays are, just so that you can keep them nice and bright. So as you can see, it makes it all softer and it looks quite nice. I'm gonna pause the video now and I'm just gonna finish blending all of this, and then I'll bring you back once it's done. Okay, so welcome back. I've finished all of the blending, and as you can see, it's nice and smooth, and you can clearly see now where the highlights of the light rays are. I'm just now going to go back in with a white pencil and just recolour all of these light rays. I'm just going to get the turquoise and I'm just going to define them a little bit with a light touch on the edges of each ray. And I'm just going to pick the blender up and just quickly give it a clean. And I'm just going to go back in and just soften that a little bit. You can, if you want to, add a few highlights onto the top area with a white Posca or a jelly roll pen, but I'm just gonna give it a quick colour with the white. And that's it, really. So these are the pencils that I use. There is quite a lot of colours, but as you can see, it's quite a nice background, and I found it very effective for my, I'll just zoom you out a little bit, for this one. Obviously that compared to that, this isn't as great, but if you stick to it and take your time, you can get really pretty results, and I find that it completes a picture very nicely. So I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, as I do plan on bringing out plenty more tutorials. So enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for watching. Bye.